Was Sean Strickland robbed? Well, Dana White thought that Sean Strickland won.
I had it 2-2 going into the last round, and I thought Strickland won the last round.
Now, it was a close fight, and honestly, after that first round, I thought to myself, it's going to be a long night for Dricus because Sean Strickland keeps landing that jab, and he looked solid. But as the fight progressed, it was Dricus the one making adjustments. He was the one getting the takedowns, and he looked pretty dominant. I had it a clear 3-2, but I said right before they said the scorecards, I said, if they go the other way and they say Sean Strickland got the win, I wouldn't be opposed to that or I wouldn't be too mad. But I thought it was a pretty clear 3-2. I thought Dricus won, and he gets the win, and he's your and new champion. And I was impressed. He made adjustments. His eye was almost swollen shut in like the second round, but I thought he looked quite strong in there. I thought he looked good. Now, does he beat Adesanya is a whole different topic. But in my opinion, at the end of the day, was Sean Strickland robbed? I don't think so. I thought Dricus did enough to win the fight. And I know a lot of people sometimes think to be the champ, you have to beat the champ. But the way I look at it, it's scored on a round-by-round basis, and I think Dricus did more than enough to get the clear win, even though Dana White thinks otherwise. And the media, it appears, according to data, was half and half. Some thought that Dricus won, at least half, and the other half thought that Sean Strickland won. But now that Dricus is champion, I think there are two candidates that should fight for the title next, that being Israel Adesanya or Khamzat Chimaev. Now, I think the no-brainer is go to Africa, have Dricus versus Adesanya, and you know that Dana White has said he has wanted to go to Africa before, and he talks about it a bit here in the post-fight press conference.
You know, Dricus wins tonight, wins the title, and I've been talking about Africa, and, you know, maybe we start looking at South Africa and start looking at arenas and possibly doing a fight down there this year.
And I still think you could do Strickland versus Chimaev. Now, although Strickland lost the belt in a very close fight, luckily for him, he has gained global appeal. People love him. Some people hate him. Regardless, people watch, and he makes headlines, and people are fans of him. So if he fights next and it's someone like Khamzat Chimaev, I think it'll be massive. And although he took a loss, although he lost the title, I think his stardom nonetheless elevated. And I think fans are going to want to watch him more. I would even dare say he's one of the biggest, if not still the biggest name in the UFC. He might not have the most exciting fighting style, but at the end of the day, people want to see what he does next. And the post-fight press conferences and the press conferences prior to the fight, people want to see what Sean Strickland has to say. So although he lost, there's still a bright future for him. I'm just impressed with Dricus getting the job done. I think this is what you do. Dricus versus Adesanya in Africa. You might even be able to do Khamzat versus Sean Strickland at UFC 300. I might be pushing it a bit, but that's just what I would like to see next. But was Sean Strickland robbed? I say no. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.